Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I am so happy that you are here. Couple quick things just because I feel like I need to address them. One, it's a little loud in here. I'm hoping that you're picking up me on the mic instead of the sounds of the building. I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Two, I tried to adjust the lights. I don't think I look nearly as good as I normally do. Maybe I just have better lighting, but I know it's partly because I have fluorescent lighting in here, so the lighting's not ideal, but I did try to bring out my lights and I tried to have like a little cleaner area, so hopefully it's not too terrible. But anyway, today is the Bath & Body Works haul. It's not a giant haul, it's a few things. It was rewards that I had that were expiring, that my mom had that were expiring. So it's just a few things like that. It's free items, the rewards, and then some sales that took advantage of for one reason or another. So let's just get into it. Before I begin, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let me know how you are doing. Let me know what you've picked up. Did you take advantage of the sales? Did you do better than I did on buying things? Let me know. Whether that means that you bought more or you bought less, let me know down below. We're going to start with my big item because I took it out of the one sack it was in because I had other things in it, and so it's also the most expensive thing, and it is the Gingham All-American perfume. I really wanted this when I saw the packaging for it. It's so cute. I have all of the Ginghams except Gingham, whatever that one was they did last year that's in the gold, not heart of gold, but the yellowish tannish bottle. Why can't I think of the name? I didn't buy anything from that collection, but this one, the packaging was so cute with the little like picnic basket, so I wanted that. This went 50% off and I was like, oh, that's... And then they also did an additional 20% off, so that's when I ended up buying it, because this was originally $69.95, which is a little ridiculous. The notes are juicy red fruits, white freesia, and blueberry sugar. And there you go, that's what it looks like. It is so cute in there. We'll take the bottle out so you can see it even, hopefully better. So it has the red straw in there, it has a little star on it, it has, the little bow, which is tied a little weird. I feel like, yeah, they didn't finish tying the bow. I always get something that's slightly defective. I'm not going to spray it because I do have my coworker that I'm sharing this space with who is afraid of my perfumes being too much, so we're just going to leave it at that, but I'm very glad that I got it. It's not my favorite scent, which is why I was really excited that it went 50% off with an additional 20% off, because yeah, it's a little, the floral is a little too much. I'm not a big freesia fan, but like I said, I really wanted this packaging. It was just too cute. Next sack is this one. I had a reward, so I picked that up, and then I picked up the Evil Queen because this was released later. And so this is dark red apple, vanilla suede, and wicked pear. $16.95 normally, or no, $18.95, sorry. I do like the Evil Queen. I don't know if I want to wear it though, so picked it up as the single wick candle with a reward, because what you gonna do. Then this one I think I also got with the perfume. It's 1,000 Wishes, the deodorant, antiperspirant deodorant. If you want to, nope, there we go, kind of. It's too shiny. These were $5.95, and then I think the additional 20% applied to it too, so I thought, I'm gonna try it. I've been curious about it, so did that. Then I put in another order when they were doing the $3.25 soaps. Not the best deal, but I had a reward that was expiring. Again, I've been trying to like hold out on the rewards, and they haven't really put out anything I'm too excited about. Lots of stuff I would have used on the old rewards, but nothing so much on the new. But I did decide, since this was part of that deal, I picked up the Milk Bar Birthday Cake soap. The notes are layered vanilla cake, creamy frosting, and rainbow sprinkles. I smelled this. It smells okay. I don't think it's going to be one that I'm in love with, but it's not one I'm going to hate either. So I just picked up one of that to get it. And I forgot to tell you, you probably already know the notes on this, but it is Pink Prosecco, Sparkling Quince, Crystal Peonies, Gilded Amber, and Amaretto Cream for that deodorant. And then I picked up one more Candy Apple Cauldron because I had ordered 3 of these originally when they had the $2.95 and I used my 20% off coupon. They canceled it. I found 2 of them at the store that they had canceled. And so I got those for the deal, but I really wanted a 3rd one. I saw more of these at the other store when I was in yesterday. I was like, oh, I wish there was a sale because I would buy more. This is Mysterious Green Apple, Simmering Sugar, and Crystallized Bergamot. I really loved this scent last year in the body care, and so I was glad to finally get it in the soap because I missed it last year in the soap. That's why I was so disappointed when they canceled my order of my soaps. Then I used another reward for Maleficent. I ordered this one, and this is, I thought that looked like a little face at first up at the top. There's the dragon. It looks like dragon scales. It is Sinister Plum, Midnight Berries, and Mystical Woods. It's a little strong for me. It's not really my style, but once again, rewards. So used it for that. I'm going to chat for a minute. So the recent app update, I can't access the app anymore because my phone is too old. And yeah, I have been like thinking about getting a new phone, but mine's still working other than the apps that are like, nope, you're too far in the past. But you know, phones are expensive and there's so many other things I'd rather spend my money on, like Bath and Body Works, like perfume, like dolls, clothes, you know, makeup, so many things that I'd rather do than spend it on a phone. So anyway, my app doesn't work anymore. For some reason, when they send the emails, it doesn't, like I can see them, but they don't show up on my phone. So it's just like little dots, like, oh, there's an image here, an image here. So I went up and I was like, hey. And so they did give me the 50% off of the Halloween and Villains collection when I went in store. Luckily, I had paper coupons for I have a 25% off. I don't think I'm going to use my 25% off. It'll be expired by the time you see this anyway. So I can't access the app, can't access the website on my phone because it says it's the same thing that Tess has been posting about. And then also they aren't showing up in my emails. So that's all sorts of fun, you know? Anyway, I was lucky that the store that I was in said, oh yeah, you just tell us and we have the code here so we can just ring it up because if you have a member number, that's fine, we can do that. So they did that, thankfully. And then, like I said, I had the physical coupon, so I got Blackberry Burst. This is the 3rd one of these that I've gotten. I really like this one. I love Blackberry, though. It's a note that I really like. So I would like to get backups, maybe even up to 3 of this one, the peach and the pistachio. I was leaning towards the vanilla. That might be an interesting one. They didn't have the amber, and I didn't spray all of them when I was in store yesterday, but that was the one that I decided to get, and I'm going to make my mom get another one of them. I don't know which one yet, though. So the one thing that I bought from the Villains collection at 50% off was the Evil Queen makeup bag. I liked Maleficent too, but just not as much as the Evil Queen. I thought this one was just really nice. I liked the look of it. I feel like it's just nice, and it's a little different. I like that it folds out, so it's a good size if you're going to be traveling. Not that I probably would take this traveling. Who knows? Maybe I will. I wish they would have done princess ones of these. I would have bought those, but I think the prices and everybody kind of soured after the princesses, and I think people like villains, but I don't know if these were like the most loved villains. So I was shocked. They had so much. They had like stacks of these behind the counter. So that's when I asked, and I was like, well, then I'll get one of the Evil Queen. And then the gal said that people get the Evil Queen and Maleficent mixed up all the time, which is kind of funny. But they had like tons of the candle holders, even the mirror. I was tempted to get those, but I don't really have the funds for those right now. We're back getting paychecks, but I'm trying to be sparing with what I'm buying because, you know, still trying to catch up on everything. And I'm going to be buying some candles from Lizzie, so saving my money for her. The other thing that I bought was one wallflower for $2.95. This was mahogany cherry. It's supposed to be warm and woodsy. It didn't really smell too woodsy to me, so I'm hoping that continues. But the notes on this are bright cherry, rich mahogany, and fresh vetiver. It just smelled like, you know, kind of a deep cherry. So got one of those. I don't need any more wallflowers. I have like 30 probably of them at least. I don't need any more. So, and I only used like one at a time usually, so didn't get any more. Then I ordered the this was my mom's reward. Whipped honey and vanilla fine fragrance mist. I kind of liked this one. This is honey drizzle, blossoming neroli, and whipped vanilla bean. I sprayed these on my elbows yesterday, like the inner side of my elbow, and I was like, oh, I like this one better than the other one that I bought. But this was the other reward I had her get, and that's Book Loft, which is crisp bergamot, neroli, and cozy woods. And this one was okay. I don't love it. I smelled all of them in store, and I was like, I think those are my two favorite of the fall that I don't have already. But I'm not really sure if I love that one or not. So we'll see on that. Then picked up 2 candles with the 2 for $25 and the additional 20% off sale that they did. So picked up pumpkin s'mores. This is roasted marshmallow, melted chocolate, and pumpkin graham cracker. It was hard to choose which two. I feel like I liked this one better last year. I don't know. But it was based on what candles were available in store, and I went with that one. I feel like there was another one. Oh, afternoon apple picking was one that I was interested in, but the store that I went to did not have that and then this one both in stock, so I went with the one that I wanted the most of the 2 candles, and that is blush, amber, and peony. Really, I wanted this packaging. Isn't that gorgeous? As soon as I saw this candle come out, I was like, I really want it. I probably should have just ordered 2 of this one. Wonder, could go exchange it. So this is sweet peony, warm musk, and golden pear. It's just so pretty. It smells okay. I really want to burn it, but like I said, shared office space right at the moment. So, but yeah, just very beautiful. Wanted to pick up that. So those 2 candles ended up being $10 a piece, which is not too bad. It's about what Candle Days. I was like, what is that day in December called? But that's it for my Bath & Body Works haul. We'll see what other things come out. There's a few things that I would like. Mostly accessories. I didn't know if the little pumpkin house was counted as fall or as Halloween, and the only ones they had were like displays. So, and for once they were not asking me if I like had questions or needed help, which was really funny, because I just kind of wandered around and was looking at stuff for quite a bit, and nobody even talked to me, which is not the case usually with Bath & Body Works. So it is what it is. But that's one thing that I would like to get. Of course, I've seen some of the Christmas stuff, and I love the Christmas stuff. I'm always the sucker for that. So we'll see what I end up getting. I hope they have some good sales, because not being able to use rewards on that stuff makes it a little hard. Anyway, let me know what you are looking forward to. Let me know what you've picked up lately. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.